about a year and a half ago, Winter casted my replay for Bronze League Heroes, and I was very, 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 very happy. He posted it, episode 177, official base reveal, Armaster J versus Ganpow. He liked it so much and was so just happy about the game. He reposted it again for episode 180 and called it Will It Burn? Armaster J versus Ganpow. He didn't recast it. He just re-uploaded the same video twice so that everyone's like, wait, am I having deja vu? What's going on? And apparently Jimmy didn't know how to do his job, and Jimmy was unfortunately let go after this event. Jimmy was then rehired to, because, these things happen. But I don't know if he's ever done that before. I know he's probably done a re-upload, but I don't know if he's ever accidentally uploaded the same, Bronze League. I don't know. But I was honored that my replay was posted twice. So that was one thing I very much enjoyed. So, all right, boys, are you ready? Full screen. Are we all ready for this? And let me know if Winter's too loud when we get going. Turn him down just a bit. Armaster J's a dumb name? Pff, false. All right.
To Bronze League!
It's happening. All right, so
the bottom right.
Just
the Terran player.
I'll let Winter do the intros.
Master J. And in the top left, Ganpow, the Protoss. Terran versus Protoss. You'd think the highly advanced aliens with lasers and warp gate
if it wasn't clear already, this is my camera up in the right corner, and obviously this is the main cast in the full screen. So during this time frame, I'm in the Silver League, and I am attempting to do a Beastie Cutie build.
So far, looking like a pretty, okay, not standard, but a recognizable opener.
It should look recognizable, because I was trying to do a legit build.
It almost could have been in a build order guide that was skimmed over and then misinterpreted after watching for 45 seconds while intoxicated.
No, he's lying. I wasn't drunk, and I watched the whole video, and I wrote it down. I just wasn't able to execute it.
Individually to different important
I was not drunk, and I definitely watched more than 45 seconds. So Winter is wrong.
Sentries.
He's got that one wrong.
We would call them sentries, but that would create confusion. Cybernetics going on the way. Expansion.
So I'm up.
J. Neither is confirmed as of yet. The other players.
And obviously, I'm in no interest in. I'm in no interest in scouting at this level. I'm just trying to get
very sleek skin. What is that, the forged skin?
My bases up and make this happen. And again, warning, this is like a 10-minute no rush game.
West Irish story.
This game's like 10 minutes no rush. Not much happens. I'm just trying to macro, Silver League macroing, while Ganpow does some stuff on his end. And then the game gets rolling.
That might be the default level 31. I don't know. The Judicator.
So I look at me. I got scouting pylons. I got my. I'm ready. I got scouting depots. I should say. I don't have pylons. I'm a Terran.
Ah yes.
I see. I built a Reaper. This is when I used the Reaper Scout. I don't Reaper Scout anymore.
Meanwhile, there's a Reaper heading across.
I just Worker Scout.
The Zealots continue.
Usually what I would do is I just send my Reaper to the third base, and sometimes I would forget about it. and then just let that be like when the Reaper got attacked and died. I'd be like, okay, they took their third. I should probably think about taking a third.
As they both continue to vie for zone control. One of the most deceptively not skill-based arcade games in all of StarCraft.
All right, so
For those
I
who don't know about
killed a zealot.
The key to zone control is whining enough.
Note that. That might be a forgotten item.
Fight, but not whining so
a little
much
later in the
everybody
game.
Just wants to kill you. So you have to whine just the
I'm
right
microing
amount.
like a
Also,
madman.
there's
Look at
some
my
mic,
look at the
but it's
micro
mostly
Jackson up there. Oh my goodness.
Try zone control today.
Oh, can't go out that way, so I'm going out this way.
Well, oh no!
Oh!
Oh, that was close. That was close. Judicator says you're not getting a pass. I mean, you'll get one free pass. This is your second chance.
Yes, the green blip was a blip. It was part of the recording.
After it runs the gauntlet.
As a change from a commercial.
Meanwhile, the rest of the Protoss units in anger will chase it down.
I'm going 1-1-1.
A Forge.
I got an eBay.
A Twilight. +1. What isn't on the production tab? Most things. He doesn't have much money. They're still hunting for the Reaper.
I feel. Oh, look at that mule drop. 3 mules dropped all at once. I have no SCVs on my natural. I am just silver leaguing this game up very hard.
Scouting, to get that turret to make sure you feel your SCVs feel comfortable.
Yep.
With their this SCV, like, it trained 2 years getting an associate's degree in static defense. And now you might be like, well, some people get a master's degree. These guys definitely did not get a master's. Let's put it that way.
I have no idea if that SCV ever moves, by the way.
To build a turret, and you're telling me just because somebody didn't lower the depot, he doesn't get to build a turret? Okay, I see how it is. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah, I have no idea whatever happens to that SCV. We'll see. I got to keep an eye on my actual game screen.
Reminds me, what I'm
if I ever notice
when
him.
I see this is the AI.
Oh,
like
I'm like looking at him. He's on my screen.
AI, just
I got him. I found him.
Around for some reason.
I got him building. He's building depots. He's my depot SCV.
Or, like workers, or somehow the AI
SCVs don't get masters.
300 of which is patrolling probes.
I like that.
Areas. This might be one of those, like, will the machines learn to be like us? No. I think more realistically, we'll just become more like the machines.
Yep. By the way,
Ganpow is doing his best demonstration.
He's talking about Ganpow doing all of his patrolling. I have no idea any of this patrolling taking place at this point. And that observer sees everything.
Our Master J putting together his production. Ganpow has technically observed this. Another base on the way for Ganpow. He's going for the bingo strat. He's got 2 out of 4 corners. Of course, the hardest part. There's a scan.
This started to confuse me a lot.
The expansion. And he actually saw a Dark Templar.
Because
this
was one of the first games that I would be like, okay, what he's got? Where's his army? And I'd be like, why does he not have a natural?
Did he see the Dark Templar, though? It was near the tail end of the scan.
And
tank heading to the high ground will pay its tank mortgage and remain siege there.
Not understanding that people could expand in other bases, I learned this is the game that kind of taught me that.
Meanwhile,
because I was like, oh, you know, he'll eventually expand. He must and then I go on a. You'll see in a little bit.
A zealot. When did the zealot die?
The zealot died at the bunker.
They may have walked into
at the bunker.
3 out of 4 corners. He's on match point here. If he just manages to get a nexus where our Master J's main command center is, we're going to declare him a bingo victor, which, while the game doesn't recognize that as a victory, we do. Here at Winter StarCraft Incorporated, we recognize that as a de facto victory. So, meanwhile, 4 Marines hunt down.
I don't know why I even sent these Marines out, but I did.
They killed it pretty quick. The probe. The Protoss army is in pursuit. Those 4 Marines, the Terran Republic commandos.
There's a bit of a bingo.
Unfortunately,
there's a lot of map coverage in this game.
To engage the Zealot, will it be enough? The Zealot engages single combat. That Marine Wow. Eviscerated. Yikes. Probably shouldn't have taken single combat. It's like, well, what were my options? Maybe fight for someone else. Ganpao back on patrol. Making sure no one else gets within shouting distance of his nexus. Our Master J continues to build up. Ready for...
Yep, I'm trying to get my infrastructure because I have no idea how to get to a third base at this point. While Ganpao has, like, the whole map except where he's supposed to expand.
There's a Stargate.
But I do note he's building in that corner, so it does cause me to do something eventually. And notice my army lead. I have a significant army lead over my opponent right now.
2 dozens per minute on average. And it looks like Ganpao's epic patrol. Oh no!
Yep.
That's a war crime. Like, but we're at war. War crime! Arrest this man.
So that tells me he's over there.
Or arrest Drunk Potato.
When does it go? Oh, it's about to get there. It's about to jump into Bronze League Hero Ace. I told you it was 10-minute no rush.
Right now.
See?
The rest, like, well, the first 10 minutes don't tell the whole story. And but I don't mean the first 10 minutes are the start of 20 minutes of no rush. The first 10 minutes don't tell almost any. In fact, we have barely even reached the cover page of this story. As Drunk Potato
getting ahead of yourself, Ace.
Have been too deep in his vodka and not realized he was watching a different game. But we'll see. We now have a wide variety of flying units. Warp Prism, Void Ray, +2. That's not a flying unit, but Blink. The production tab continues to be populated by things. There's now 4 Nexi. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Dude, okay. This is the Silver League.
Yes.
This is true Silver League play right here. This was before like I refined anything.
The tank. A tank.
Like this was early on.
A scan.
Yeah.
Another scan. On the way, scans are
now I'm trying to find where all his damn bases are.
Oh, I'm okay. I blacked out for a second.
I didn't know where his bases were, but I ended up locating. You'll notice on my mini map, I've identified every one of his bases. So I know where all of his bases are.
Oh my god, why are all these Red Bull cans on the floor? What do you mean I needed more energy?
Oh, there are no Thors and there are no BCs in this game.
Shut up.
Surprisingly. There are no Thors or BCs.
It appears that our Master J has gathered some vision. He actually knows where all of the bases are.
See? Winter catches this. I know where all of his bases are. They're all in weird-ass places. And I somehow know where they are.
Oh no! Ganpao has been AFK for... It's unclear. It appears he's back, though.
Did you know that you knew where all the bases were? Excellent question, Ace. Probably not. But do note how much I am almost maxed out.
Is there a probe? There's a probe in there. Observers and probes, the only one supply Protoss units. It looks like the
I have a significantly more army supply than he does.
A bit of an ambitious move. Command.
I'm at my natural, not noticing I'm being attacked.
Oh, the probe pops out.
And now I'm kind of noticing.
Part of this, I think. Okay.
Look at
the entire Terran army just kind of left.
I have no idea.
The DT.
What are my controls right now?
What is this campaign? The DTs slaughtering.
Oh yeah, not great.
Everyone. Templar.
I was not noticing that.
Butchery. The Terrans will not stop us.
This was
scanned 40 times before.
This was the second time.
To scan 40 more.
This is the second time I realized I did not know.
He's in the main.
This is the second time I did not realize that
The +1 armor.
I needed detection for things.
The boys fight the DTs. The DTs fight the orbital. The orbital fights existential dread.
You will also notice as this game continues to go on, the live my screen in the upper right corner starts to fall behind by further seconds. I think by the time it's all over, I'm behind about 15 seconds. I have no idea why the YouTube video is like a fraction of a second faster, but I did try to sync them up in post-production when I spliced this together. Unfortunately, I could not adjust. 1% of the speed did not get them to match. So
it's obvious the takeaway is that we need a little more armor for the DTs, so that way they can kill the orbital. A Raven is on the way.
Detection kind of becomes an issue for me.
More Void Race.
The name of this game is Can I Maintain Detection?
A cult of stalkers warped in.
I'm gonna let you kind of know how that
you got here early, like overachievers. Dicks.
There are no pauses in this one. I don't know what it is.
What? Nexus.
Because I clipped out like the commercials and stuff. It's weird. It's just
+1
off.
Air weapons. And can I get a fleet beacon?
He really wanted that fleet beacon. He'll get it though. Don't worry.
Did we lose him? Oh.
No, Gampel. Oh yeah, Gampel's getting glaives. I don't know why he's getting the 15-minute glaives when he's not going to build any adepts, but that's what Gampel's doing.
Oh my god!
Yeah. There's drops a fleet beacon and what, 4 stargates? Yeah. 5 stargates. Oh, 6, 7 stargates. Gampel was not messing around.
Bacon is cooking up some more Void Rays.
Gampel seriously has the entire map. But I have army.
Stargate command back at the main.
Gampel has not built
J
army.
Is nearly maxed out. He's got +1, which is maximum upgrades that are multipliable by 1.
Not true.
Without being more than 1.
I didn't get the ship plating. I could have had one more +1.
Liberators, here comes everyone. This time the Marines won't be stopped. Not by you, not by zealots, maybe by DTs. Liberation is at hand. A beautiful Liberator circle there. A bit. I mean that. Yep. Those probes not gonna make it. Meanwhile, Gampel
he calls me out in about a second, which is fantastic.
The rest will remain as Dark Templar. Our Master J was finding the unsiege button for Liberator.
Yep. Couldn't missed one. Yep.
Got the last one. Okay. Oh,
and we're going.
Meanwhile, though, the Protoss army is here. The DTs. There's a Raven right there.
Do I stim? Okay. I can't remember.
Some target fire. He's
no,
moving.
I almost.
Marines.
Stupid Ravens. Spellcasters are annoying.
It looks like the Marines will just. Well, they're tearing through everything. Almost all the airs.
Yeah. Look at the army supplies right now.
You might be like, did the
this game is halfway.
I thought
this game's halfway, and I am up. I was up 114 to 17 army.
No.
What could have been? Game should be over like right now.
Carriers in production. The customary lose everything into carriers text switch.
So, Ace, you've seen my gameplay now.
As well as
you can probably see where this stems from.
Unit you can build it.
You've seen my games as my chaotic games.
Mass Marines here.
As they go late.
93 Marines on the field at the moment, which is approximately 1 metric.
There's a lot of F2. There's a lot of full army control. It gets a little sloppy.
As he slowly works his way around the bases. my eyes are glazing over looking at that many Marines marching.
Like, this is before I realized you gotta, like, stutter
Moves
step
over.
in.
Does he see the Void Ray building? It pops out.
There you go. Like,
It will be. Lucky it. Flux Veins done.
and how to use, like, stim properly and stuff. Like, I'm not stim, like...
Meanwhile, the Protoss army...
and Ganpow,
remains
at
of
this
it, or
moment,
what
is just gonna go
has been
across the
sprung
map while I'm
together.
destroying his map. But he catches
ready to
it by
go for a
showing
base.
me that he's gonna kill
That's a bold
something.
move.
So...
There's almost nothing at home. Oh, a Raven pops out. You gotta be careful with those things. The Dark Templar go to work. Of course it's a base trade.
But here comes my mass
Here
army
he is,
again.
Showing up to the party.
I'm trying to
Oh, but
stutter
the
step. I don't want to,
Marines,
like,
they go for the
single file
carriers. The
line.
natural is gone. The Raven, though. The Raven is possibly the most important
I have
unit.
nothing in production because I'm
The
just
Raven
focusing
is
on the
such an
army.
important unit. Will the Raven make it? He targets it.
No,
Let's
he got my
target fire
Raven.
on the Raven.
So I
If
am
he gets the orbital.
Done
Oh,
on
wait, there's another
detection
command center.
again.
If he gets the orbital, though, there's no detection except the turrets. So now there are 2 DTs in the main.
But I start my
There
I
must
did
always
start
be
my
2,
orbital
and
right
also That
there.
other guy, that's Steve. And Steve
My
doesn't know
orbital
what he's
starts
doing.
right there, so I
He's
figured
going
that
for-
one
I
out.
think that doesn't stop the Raven from building, but the DTs are undetectable now. At least until that Raven pops. The DT's gonna start slicing through so many Dark Templar. They're in the midst of the Marines. The Marines are stemming.
I still don't realize it being like I realize it being sliced up.
But if that Raven, there is a turret. There is a turret.
And then
So
I know my
that
orbital's
DT
done.
dies. There is a
Takes me.
turret.
I had to hotkey it. Oh, notice on my screen I completely screwed up my hotkeys. All my hotkeys are just different groups of Marines. So I'm very shortly about to have to re-hotkey everything.
Mining base. Prismatics aligned. Hello.
Ninja, what's up, buddy?
Duo. Name a more iconic combo than one Colossus, one Void Ray, one turret, and a whole lot of Vikings.
Oh my god.
That's exactly.
Alright, when do I go through my hotkey fix? I know I do that like here in a moment.
The Raven is out. The DT.
Yep.
An inopportune timing. He could just go for the orbital. He's going for it. You can left. You can left. He doesn't left.
Nope.
It's a disaster.
Silver.
The Raven is the only.
I'm in the heart of silver right now when this game took place.
Oh no! The DT just laying into the SCVs. The Raven, he has not rebuilt the base and is being revealed.
Yeah, this game's from
Not so much.
September
He
of
can build a few more
2020.
command centers, and by a few more I mean 10.
So it is a full year and a half old.
And Yanpao is down to 39 probes. He doesn't have a bank either. He's got some pylons around. He's not got a huge amount of
No, I didn't. Silver existed.
Our Master J, of course, doesn't have a huge amount of income either because
Nope.
he has none.
I have no income,
So-
but I have a bank of 4K, and I don't know how to
Field
spend it.
out.
Notice I'm not building units. I'm not
Everybody
doing
knows it's
anything right
illegal
now.
To go over 8 workers,
Oh yeah, here. Okay, finally, I was rehockeying my buildings right there. I couldn't figure out why am I not building anything
Long distance mining going.
because I broke my
Alright,
hotkeys.
so this stalker
Got everything selected and
rehockeyed.
rehockeyed.
Yep. Scouted. He's going for the full-on base trade in the most literal sense. Well, I guess it's not a base trade, because Ganpao hasn't really traded much in the way of bases. Oh, the Void Rays are here. Oh, they find the SCVs, which haven't moved. He charges up the Void Rays, which, while it does no more damage and slows down the Void Rays, looks very scary. And also, same deal against the Marines.
I'd focus fire.
Looks
Look at that
like
micro.
anyways.
Oh my goodness. Micro god over here.
Extended thermal lance, as well as you can't long distance. He may have messed up pylons with Nexa.
Thank you. Thank you, Ninja.
It
Yeah.
looks like he was
I
gonna
thought
try
it.
to
That's.
put
I,
him
so
into
I
the
figured it was
pylons,
gonna be
but
fun. It'd be really
also
fun if I was if I
not
had
how
the
it works at
if
all.
I was streaming when I played this
The
game.
probes.
That would be really fun.
Well, they're going for the tank. A small group is split off. Meanwhile, the stalkers. We're still in a base trade scenario. It continues.
I'm trying to split units right now. It is not
Stalkers are
going well.
for the command center. There's a handful of Marines standing by. They need to move. Okay, now it's a base trade. Our Master J, here come the Marines. The rest of the Marines taken out. Oh no, a Raven! A very important Raven. There's a Raven on both sides. Never mind, there was a Raven. He's down to 5. Those SCVs, if he runs out of SCVs, he loses.
This is the quota game.
Well, he doesn't lose, but he can't win. Well, I mean, he can win, but, you know, it's a bit of a mess. 4 SCVs left. Those boys.
That is Winter's quote of this game. It sums up this game so well.
The Terran armies in the main. The carriers, they take out the Raven. There's absolutely no detection, but there's no money to warp in DTs. He can't warp in DTs because he's broke as shit. Oh, he needs 1 DT. Are there any DTs warping in 2? The Dark Shrine is targeted.
I knew to target the Dark Shrine ahead of time, but it did not. I stim, but I'm stuck. There's DTs killing me.
They'll trap the DTs. There's no contest for him. Does he realize he could pick up into the medevac? He gets the Dark Shrine. He's got to get out of there.
And then, I finally just realized DTs are killing me.
That could pick up the Marines. But the Marines, no, unfortunately. Stuck where the Dark Templar are able.
I did not know how to pick up a
One
medevac.
carrier and 4 Dark Templar.
Not in a serious situation.
Murder's a horror movie. Oh, please come back. Did you know DTs are very slightly faster than Marines? These Marines do. Ah! Oh, revenge! Wait, those are the only... They're going by. No, they just went by. He's coming back with his last Raven. Can he afford another one? I mean, technically, yes, but practically, let's not be ridiculous. An orbital's on the way, but the DTs...
Oh, God. Ninja.
Okay. The DT...
This game goes down to the wire. Let's just put it that way.
But there's a turret. The real fight begins.
So I'm in the middle. I just say screw it. He's in my base.
Meanwhile,
and I go back. I forgot I go back again. Oh my God. I cannot make up my mind.
Back home again. There's nothing in production.
I still haven't. I have 4 SCVs mining. I haven't built another SCV yet. I'm so bad.
Here comes the Marines. He still has 3 times as much.
No, you're right. I stretch it out 6 more minutes. Ace.
But the carrier could target the Raven. But it really likes that starport. He went for the medevac, which was very close to being where the Raven was. Oh no, the DTs just die.
Okay.
They just die. The 4 SCVs continue to mine. There's still money in the bank. Ganpow has nothing.
Yeah, sorry about the ad.
Broke. He's got barely any gas.
It's YouTube for you.
Minerals. There's still long distance mining. He's somehow mining out of this base. Which, okay. There's still like half a dozen probes.
Oh, I'm finally building SCVs. That's nice though. But I still somehow have 1.7k minerals in the bank.
But by the Kala. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant
Corona.
The probe was sent here intentionally. It's not on patrol. It's not long distance mining.
I'm trying to get my buildings landed on my damn freaking goddamn.
Most of these are.
What?
Oh no!
Add-ons
of the
properly.
Terran army that has slowly, so slowly but surely, made its way around the map.
Walking across the whole map again. Marines only. I'm still not building any units. I'm finally building SCVs.
Last. Are there DTs? There are no DTs. There's probes. That's it. It's just probes. The army supply is 20. He has 2 zealots, 1 carrier, 3 stalkers, and 1 void ray, which are units that exist. Meanwhile, our Master J is up
God.
to almost as many workers as he started with. 3 probes heading in. The barracks were relanded. The Marines.
The barracks are
can't
relanded, but I'm
recall.
not doing
There's
anything
no
with
attack
them.
Move. The carrier finds the orbital. So does the Void Ray. Maybe the rest of the units will.
I'm not even looking at my bases yet. Now I notice.
They do.
And I do nothing about it.
Now we're gonna have to.
I'm trying to like, okay, where am I going? Okay, I am now rallying. I'm rallying buildings.
Bingo strat, but the time has passed. The last orbital died.
Let's see. When do I do anything with these SCVs? I'm killing a pylon. I'm paying attention to a pylon.
They're trying to run by.
Now I get them and I grab them.
The stalkers are chasing.
And I just run them to a corner of the map. I don't even care.
The one last man standing. He has to rebuild from the ground up. He survives.
I am strictly just focusing on killing his base.
I'm going to the structures tab. That's the most valuable one right now. The Protoss are.
His army arrives. I have a factory
They're
already
looking for
flying,
something to
right?
hit.
I take off.
Barracks
Boom.
are
Go,
looting.
barracks,
The
go.
main base of Ganpao under assault.
Click, click, click. And then I just send them in 3 different directions on the map.
Ganpao has no more income. Once that Nexus is dead, he will get no more income. We are now staring down, well, not even a draw, but at this point, that SCV may have the game in its fusion cutter. Because the difference between a win and a loss will now be the buildings that remain.
So this I now know where Ganpao's buildings are. He knows where my buildings are. I know where his buildings
there
are.
3 Vikings
So I'm going to say this right now. Ganpao does a terrible, absolutely terrible job of hunting down my buildings. There is no reason he shouldn't win this game
who wins that.
at this moment.
It really depends on the Raven. Meanwhile, a Void Ray is chasing the factory.
His Void Ray and carrier usage are awful in this game.
Does he even know? Right now, Ganpao has vision of all of the Terran buildings. As our Master J is being revealed and his probes contributing a serious amount of DPS. Oh no!
So at this moment, I know where his buildings are.
Around the map. The carrier and Void
I don't know that he can't build a Nexus, but I know where his buildings are.
Barracks, kind of.
So I send everybody across the map, and then I send another contingent towards my barracks in the corner that I know is still alive.
Oh my god.
So I send half my army to my main, and I send half the army to the corner. So I'm taking care of the corner right now. And I'm leaving those Marines there to protect the barracks.
The Zealot! It can't be repaired! He needs to get the tech. They're not going for it. Is it burning? What? What? Oh, he killed the last build. Wait, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. That was the last building. It's over. Technical knockout. That was Ganpao's last building. He survives with a burning reactor, a bruised tech lab, a floating Rex, and a dream. So that may have started slow, and it may have ended the same way, but much more dramatically. Well, what do you think? Why, how, should it have come to that? But that's not really the question. The question is, did you enjoy? What do you think?
I love how I got the end of this. The end of this one. I love it because Winter's watching this.
An awkward amount left.
He's watching this, thinking,
the units are coming back. There's a tech
I got
lab.
He's like, oh, the Protoss has this. He's just gotta attack. He just gotta beat it.
Of the SCV.
There's a tech lab. That Raven is gonna drop all the turrets around it. He thinks
the Zealot. It can't be repaired.
Right? He just thinks, get that on fire.
They're not going for it. Is it burning? What? What? Oh, he killed the last build. Wait, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. That was the last building. It's over.
I love how he's not usually shocked.
Technical knockout. That was Ganpow's last building. He survived with a burning reactor.
I mean, Winter had fun with that one.
A floating
Like you said,
raft,
you even called it, Ace. At the 10-minute mark, you're like, what the hell is this game? There's nothing going on. And then all of a sudden, it's ring around the goddamn Rosie into
dramatically.
ring around the Rosie into like who can kill the like and yes, as you so politely put it, Ninja. What if you just build a CC? That would have taken brain power and understanding how the game works. I had neither. Yes, my F2 army movement was top quality. I do agree. So that we can go big screen. That, my friends, was my reaction to winter casting my replay as a Bronze League hero from a year and a half ago. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'm going to probably upload this conversation to YouTube just for my own fun and for my own archive. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. And if you happen to be catching this on Twitch, or you find me on Twitch and you're new to the channel, please do hit that follow button. And thank you for being here. Cheers. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are in this crazy world. And as always, stay safe out there. And GG.